Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out where will love find you. I've got 4 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the black stone, I think it's Astrophylite. Group 2 is the Amethyst. Group 3 is the Celestite. And group 4 is the rose quartz. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy this reading. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. Thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed. And if you're interested in donating, Patreon, booking readings with me, or anything else, then please check the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the black stone or the Astrophylite. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, I've got some channel messages for you guys. And you have, we'll meet someone fairly soon. That's good to know. Chance to meet when you next do a big thing. And taking a break from people will be good. From the Universal Love Healing cards, you have dreams and meditation. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Aquarius, I know. And Grand Cross Provoker. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Princess of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Then from the Tower of the Divine, you have the Queen of Swords and the 4 of Wands. And from the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Page of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Interesting. Well, yeah, it does seem like you guys are going to need to be alone for a little bit. And it seems like it's for a reason. It seems like it's good. It seems like you do need a break from other people for right now. And it doesn't seem like you're going to be alone for very long. I don't think you're going to be single for long. And I do feel like Spirit's saying chance to meet when you next do a big thing. And I do feel this like celebration energy around the meeting with the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. It feels like maybe, I'm not sure if you're doing something like maybe starting a new job or starting a course or celebrating, or if it's like going to a big event or something. But it does feel like you will meet somebody at that kind of, it will feel like an event for you, even if it's not like a party or something, but it could be a big party that you go to. I do feel like there might be alcohol involved in the situation, or it might be again like an occasion where people would drink alcohol. It could be in Aquarius season. I'm recording this in November, so the next Aquarius season for me would be around late January, February 2021. So if you guys are watching when I post this, that could be an indicator, which would be fairly soon. But it's not necessarily going to be Aquarius season. It could be that your person who you meet could be an Aquarius with the Queen of Swords here as well. It could be that this person is an Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be at all. I'm also seeing a lot of water energy. So it could be a water sign coming in. But I do feel like there's what I'm seeing is like you need to kind of reassess what you know. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's like there's some things that you believe that you kind of need to shake up. And I feel like this person will make you question what you know about love. I feel like you'll have to leave a lot of your assumptions and a lot of what you think behind. Otherwise, you might not want this person, I'm seeing. Because you guys might have had a lot of pain in your past, and I think that might be why Spirit wants you to have a break from people. To kind of undo a lot of the negative thinking that you've accumulated from your negative past experiences. I feel like it's time for you to kind of confront those. And I do feel like this person might kind of trigger you. For some of you guys. For a minority of you, it might be somebody you've kind of left in the past before. Because maybe you guys did argue. And maybe they've kind of learned some lessons. I'm seeing, or maybe you've kind of learned some lessons and you've both done some changing. To stop kind of provoking and triggering each other so much. To have some healing. And there might be an apology coming in for some of you guys. For some of you guys, I do feel like you're already dreaming of this person. And like when you go into a really meditative, dreamlike state, I feel like you already get hints about where and when you're going to meet them. And exactly who they are. Yeah, with the Aquarius, I feel like a lot of you guys might know this person already. But not all of you, because Spirit does say we'll meet fairly soon. So I don't think that's for all of you. But some of you guys, I do think you know this person and you're going to like meet them again at maybe a social event. Maybe where people are drinking, maybe a party, maybe a bar. Maybe somebody's celebration, maybe your celebration. It could be like your birthday or a friend's birthday, your graduation party, something like that. But yeah, I do feel like for some of you guys, this person is somebody you kind of vaguely know. But that's definitely not for the majority of you. And I am seeing this like dreamy energy, so I'm seeing you guys can manifest this. And also at the same time, I do feel like part of the reason you're single is to go and live your dreams. And I feel like through the process of you living your dreams and manifesting the other things that you want for yourself in your life, like your dream activities, your dream friends, your dream job, everything. I feel like through the process of you doing that is how you'll meet this person. Because Spirit says when you do a big thing. So it does feel like this alone time right now is you're being asked to go on your own journey to kind of find what you love. And also to figure out like the sort of person who's your dream person. That will help you to see them when they come in. And to not be so defensive towards them. But this person seems very dreamy. I feel like you might have a psychic connection to them. Like you might both be manifesting each other and kind of dreaming of each other. And imagining each other currently. But it might be quite stressful. The meeting with this person. And I do feel like you might be quite defensive towards them. And you might leave it at first. Like you might meet them or you might connect with them and then decide not to go for it. And maybe one or both of you kind of needs to do some learning before you can get together. But I do feel like love will find you when you're kind of relaxed and happy. Aside from like the potential for parties and social events, I do feel it's when you're very relaxed and you kind of come out of your wanting to be alone. For some of you guys, I think you do just want to be alone. And maybe you want love as well, but at the same time you might not be ready. There might be a dream that you're kind of pursuing on your own. I feel like for a lot of you guys, and with all this cup energy, it does feel like you're dreaming and you're manifesting this person now, but there's also a lot of things. There's a lot of other things that you're manifesting, and I think you're not going to meet this person until you kind of accomplish some of the other goals in your life and reach the next level that you're trying to reach. Because I do think love would be distracting right now. And I do feel like this love that's coming in is very dreamy. Very, very dreamy and distracting. So it might take you out of that place of wanting to grind and wanting to work hard and wanting to reach the next level. And also I feel like it's going to ask a lot of you. It's going to ask a lot of you to kind of question your thinking and leave your past pain and past negative thinking behind. So I do feel like there's some healing to be done. And just some rest. Before you're ready for all that, I feel like you're not quite ready yet for such a big... It's kind of a commitment, like the work that you're going to do for this relationship. I'm seeing, because it is like coming out of singleness, and I feel like for some of you guys, I feel like you've recently left somebody and you're at that point of feeling quite bitter towards relationships really right now because you've just come out of a painful situation. And then there's others of you watching where I feel like you've been single for a really, really long time. But either way, I feel like it's going to take quite a lot for you to be in the state of mind to be ready for this partnership. And I'm seeing this person is going to come in with a lot of love. And I do see, even if at first you don't want to accept it, you will eventually want to drink from their cup and receive this dream love. So yeah, don't worry guys at all if you've not met anyone for a long time. I do feel like there's work that you're doing internally that's preparing you to meet this person. And I feel like you just need some time to heal and dream and manifest the things that you're manifesting and do the work that you're doing before you can have this lovely, dreamy relationship. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that group one. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. I make a lot of readings like this. If you'd like to see daily written readings, please follow me over on Instagram. And if you'd like to see channel messages from Spirit, please follow me on Twitter. The links to both of those will be in the description box. I'll also leave my personal reading information, as well as my PayPal donation link and my Patreon if anyone's feeling really generous. I'd be super grateful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Amethyst. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have some channeled messages, and you have Wait and See, and Let the Surprise Come. So already I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to know too much. Spirit wants you to have the element of surprise to make it a little bit more fun. From the Universal Love Healing cards, you have Embrace and Fear. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Aries, I Am, and 12th House, Escape. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Five of Staves and the Queen of Pentacles. And the Prince of Cups. Guys, I've got an extra card. From the Tower of the Divine, you have the Seven of Wands and the Magician. And then from the Golden Universal Tarot, you have Justice and the Five of Wands. Wow, you have double Five of Wands. Well, I do feel like for some of you guys, not for everyone, but for some of you guys, I feel like this person's already in your life and you're just arguing with them. And like maybe you're watching this reading because you're arguing with your partner. That's not for everyone. For some of you guys, I feel like maybe you guys might meet this person at like a gym or at a sporting event, or I don't know if you play sports or something. Obviously that's again not for everyone. And then for some of you guys, I feel like you have quite a like a bickery connection with this person before you find love. So maybe it's not someone you currently know and are arguing with, but maybe when you meet them, you might find there's like quite a lot of friction. And Aries energy is like very energetic and like it can be very determined and forceful. So I don't know if you and your partner or you and this future person are both fire signs. And it's just like a lot of passionate, fiery energy. There might be a lot of sexual tension at first, and you might think it's just physical or maybe like resist their love offer. You might kind of feel like it's not very practical. And like maybe they're just physically interested. And I'm also seeing for some of you guys, like there'll be loads of people interested in you. Loads and loads of competition, and you'll have to kind of figure out who's the best for you. For some of you guys, I'm seeing that there's already a lot of competition for you and you're pushing everyone away, and there's like a lot of people interested. And for some reason, you're pushing them away. Some of you guys are just afraid of love. You're not embracing it. And there are people around who you could have love with. But for some reason, you've been pushing it away. And I don't know if it's because you've been so focused on work or a goal or an ambition or something. A dream, maybe. And if that's the case, I feel like just when the time's right. Because it might be that you're too busy right now. You might actually be too busy. And that might be why Spirit's saying just wait and see. And you might meet somebody through work, if that's the case. If you are very busy with work. Because I do feel like there is a surprise coming. And I do feel like the universe has somebody for you. I feel like there is a love coming in for you. I'm also seeing for some of you guys, you're turned away from this love offer right now and focused on a lot of stress. So again, that could be those of you who are really focused on work and focused on like really troublesome situations in your life. I do feel there might be a lot of people interested in you and you're just not noticing. I feel like you guys do need to embrace love. You need to embrace the desire. I do feel that you're afraid of it and you need to be more confident, I feel like, in what you want. Because it might be that you're kind of confused. Maybe you have a lot of different people that you're interested in. And maybe you can't choose who you want. And maybe for some of you guys that causes a lot of stress for you. And I feel like, again, it's like you need to really figure out what it is that you want and be confident in going for that. And stop letting your attraction be drawn in so many areas and just find this one dreamy person who you want love with. Because I do feel if you're seeing a lot of people, I know for some people they like that and that works for them. But I don't personally feel like you can develop a really amazing, meaningful connection with lots of people when your attention's in loads of areas. It's just not going to be really amazing with one person. You're not going to create that magic, that closeness with one person, because you're just not going to be spending enough time with them if you have all these other people to spend time with, and you're not going to find love then. And it's kind of unfair unless you're being very honest about that. That's not for everyone again. But yeah, for those of you that applies for, then the love will come when you narrow it down to just the people who you actually really like. Or one person that you really like, and be honest with yourself about what it is. That applies to everyone. Just be honest with yourself about what it is that you want. And yeah, don't fight your desires if it's that you're fighting your desire for love and just pushing it away. Or if you're trying to see multiple people. Because obviously if you're watching this reading, you kind of want love. So you need to really claim that. And I feel like you guys can manifest it in your life as well. The more you kind of dream about it, the more you escape to fantasies of love, I feel like it will manifest in your life quicker. The more you can kind of soften Because I do feel a lot of stress here. I'm also seeing for some of you guys, Spirit saying wait and see, and I do feel like a lot of you guys, you're really, really attractive, and I don't think you know how attractive you are. And I do feel there's a lot of people out there who are interested in you. There might even be people fighting for you who you're not aware of. Like, you're not even aware that they're interested in you and that they want to offer you love. And for those of you that applies for, you do just literally need to wait. I don't think you need to really move from your throne. Just kind of wait for the offers to come. And Spirit's also saying let the surprise come. So it might be that there's somebody in your life who wants to approach you. And I think for a lot of you guys, whether or not you see, I think that's the case. And it could be somebody who you're arguing with. It could be somebody brand new. It could be somebody you vaguely know. Or it could be in the future. This might not have come in yet for you. This could be in a few months or a few weeks or whenever. But I do feel there's an offer coming and you kind of just have to relax and dream. And I feel like once this love comes in, it will feel like an escape from all your stress. And I do feel that it will come at the right moment when it's meant to come. You might need to balance some things in your life as well. And I am feeling fear that needs to be dealt with. And like an inner conflict that needs to be resolved. Because we have some quite conflicting energy. We have like this fiery... It's kind of like an argumentative fieriness and then this very dreamy, soft water energy. And I feel like you need to find a way to blend that if you have both of those going on within you. And you might find both of those within your relationship need to be blended better. Because if you've got like fiery energy that's manifesting as sexual tension in a relationship, that's really great. But if it's arguments, then that kind of blocks the love. So I feel like it's just trying to find a way to work all of this energy, because there does seem to be a lot of energy, like work it into the right places. And if you are too busy, then I feel like once you've kind of manifested what you're trying to manifest with all this busyness, once it's time, then I feel like somebody will come in. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that group too. I don't want to talk for too long. Please don't forget to like and comment if you enjoyed this reading. That really, really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. Subscribe if you're new here and check out the other content on my channel. I make a lot of readings like this. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see daily written readings, and Twitter if you'd like to see channel messages from Spirit. I'll leave the information in the description box. If you're interested in personal readings, please check out the description box, and I'll also leave my PayPal donation link and my Patreon if anyone feels like supporting my channel. I'd be super, super grateful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Celestite. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a channeled message, and you have more rest for now. I already feel like you guys are tired. Physically tired, mentally tired, emotionally tired, and like it might just be time for a rest from like socializing so much and dating and... But yeah, let's get on with the cards. From the Universal Love Healing cards, you have the Goddess. An eternal flame. So some of you guys might have somebody in your heart already who's been there for a really long time as well. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Black Moon Lilith, Mystery. And Neptune, Sacrifice. And 10th house, the World. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. From the Tarot of the Divine, you have the King of Wands And the Five of Swords reversed. And then from the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it does feel like for a lot of you guys, you've maybe just recently been through a breakup with somebody, and maybe they're really still in your heart and you're not kind of over it yet. I'm seeing, and for those of you that applies for, I do feel like you just need a little rest. And for some of you, I feel like this person might come back. I feel like maybe whatever ended the relationship could maybe be fixed for some of you guys. But for others of you, I do feel like there's just a heartbreak. Maybe it's not recent, maybe it's further in the past that you need to get over. Or maybe it's like a lot of painful experiences that you're still holding on to. And it feels like you guys... I feel like you guys have a lot of love to give, but I also feel like you need to give more love to yourself right now. Maybe you've been trying too hard to give your love to somebody else and kind of sacrificing a lot for others, I'm feeling. You guys might have been sacrificing too much for relationships with other people, and Spirit might have taken the relationships away so that you can just get some rest and focus on yourself and give yourself some love. Because it does feel like more energy is needed for you to really go towards a relationship, for you to be able to have the passion and the inspiration to go towards it. But I do feel for some of you guys, you already have this like soulmate connection with somebody. And maybe you're both still like emotionally hung up on each other, but just not physically together. In which case, I do feel like it's just time for a rest. And I feel like maybe the other person will come back in with a love offer. But if you are completely single and your most recent relationship was quite a while ago, I feel like you might be kind of maybe too focused on love currently. And I feel like it's good to focus on love, but I feel like until you kind of heal from your past, it's kind of causing you to be in your feelings too much to focus on love. Because it means that you have to think about the past, and I feel like to just get on with something and to find more fire rather than water in your life right now might be better. I'm seeing an energy of like there's a cycle in life that you need to complete before you can have love. And for some of you guys, I feel like it's like past patterns that you need to end. And for some of you guys, I feel like it's like a actual project that you're trying to complete a stage with. And it feels like once you complete this project, you'll be able to find love. But it does feel like you need rest, and it does feel like there's been some painful situations of conflict and defeat and loss in the past that you guys need to get over. And for some of you guys, I do feel like you think a relationship's lost when actually it's not. Some of you guys might be twin flames. And I'm not like huge on the twin flame thing, so I don't say that lightly. But I do feel like a strong soulmate connection. So if you don't already have somebody like that, I do feel like there is somebody out there for you who you'll have this really lovely relationship with. And it feels like your dream person, and they do feel like for some of you guys, they're quite a mystery at the moment. I do feel like for some of you guys, you've never met this person before, but you might be kind of dreaming about them. You might already be able to kind of imagine them or see them in your mind's eye. And yeah, there is an energy of like something being completed, a cycle being completed. Maybe with regards to work. Some of you guys could meet this person at work. I'm seeing that they could be a colleague, a teammate. And it might be that you go out for drinks with them one day and it kind of transforms the relationship. But I'm seeing if that's the case, it might cause some problems. Like the next day at work, it might just be really awkward. And then you might have to kind of decide if you have the confidence to go forwards towards it or whether you kind of write it off. But yeah, I do feel for some of you might just fall in love with a colleague or something like that. I'm seeing it will happen very out of nowhere as a surprise. And I think Spirit does want you to kind of rest for now. Yeah, I'm feeling just very tired energy of this. And I feel like for some of you guys, you've been putting too much effort into finding love. And like too much emotion into it. It's like you're too attached to the outcome of it. And I feel like you need to kind of let go of a lot of things in order to be able to relax and enjoy the process, I feel. Some of you guys, I do feel like you're coming together with somebody and it's maybe just that you think it's not going well and it is going well. And maybe it's just a bit of a mystery right now how it's going to turn out, but I feel like it is going to turn out well. I am feeling self-love is very important because I do feel a lot of you guys have a lot of pain right now. And that's why you're not able to have a relationship, because you just need to deal with this pain on your own. I do feel like you might be invited out though soon. But I feel like Spirit's kind of trying to hold it. Is the energy I'm feeling. Like I do feel like there's somebody who wants to invite you out, or for some of you guys it's like this soulmate person. There's somebody who wants to come towards you with a love offer. And I feel like they have quite a strong... It's like not an attachment exactly, but I feel like they have a very strong, warm feeling towards you, like they could be a friend or something already, or a colleague, or somebody who feels like they have quite a good understanding of you. And it feels like they want to kind of come in and take charge, but they might kind of see that you're tired and need a rest, and it also could be Spirit kind of trying to hold them until you've dealt with your pain. But I'm seeing you guys need to like feel yourself more. Like your inner self, you need to have that fire. Is what I'm feeling. Like fire is how you'll find love. And where you'll find love is in like a fiery place. It's not in an emotional place. And I feel like you guys think that it's in a very gentle, kind of sweet, emotional place, but it's actually going to come from this like burning, passionate, fiery place. And that might be from your career for some of you guys. Like you might feel like you need to go out dating, when actually you kind of don't. I feel like you just need to rest and focus on whatever goals you have right now. And kind of focus less on love is what I'm seeing. Especially if you do have all this heartbreak and pain from disappointments where you've had to let go of people who are really important to you in the past and it hasn't worked out. Then I do feel like you need to kind of leave love up to fate more. Up to mystery, and stop thinking about it so much, because it feels like it's hurting you to think about it. And I feel like there's other things that you can focus on. I do feel like some of you guys, you've got like some disorder in your life that you need to take control of right now. And like some mysteries in life to solve, I'm seeing, before this person can come in. And yeah, I'm just seeing rest as well. Like some of you guys need to rest. Some of you guys need to complete something in your life. Some of you guys, the time's just not right. Maybe it's the other person. Maybe it's this person who's your soulmate. Because I do feel like for some of you guys in this group, like the reason dating's not going to work so well for you is because like there's less potential people Spirit wants for you, because I do feel this like strong... If you're a feminine, I feel like you have this like divine feminine energy that requires a very specific type of person, a divine masculine energy. And likewise, if you are a divine masculine energy, you need this divine counterpart. You can't be dealing with these like in and out kind of player people who want to just suck you dry, drain all that divine energy. Like, you can't be sharing your divinity with just anyone. And I feel like for you guys, Spirit's kind of sacrificed. And I know this is probably not what you want to hear, but Spirit has sacrificed a lot of people who were not good for you. And I know it's painful, but I do think you're just being... I think you have a higher purpose than, first of all, than like dating a lot of people or having a lot of relationships. I think you're just meant to have this one really special one. And all the others are really insignificant for you guys, to be honest. And I think it's meant to be quite a mystery to you. I think you're meant to be focused on work. I think your work is very meaningful. And I think you just need to get over the losses of the past and kind of know that when the time is right for you to meet this person and to have this kind of soulmate connection, then you will. And I feel like it will come to you. I don't feel like you have to really try as much as you feel. But for some of you guys, I do feel like there is like a project you're completing, and maybe you don't have any kind of social life right now. Maybe you're literally just like isolated at work, or focused on a dream, or really tired and just taking some time for yourself. And if that's the case, then I do feel like as soon as you feel ready to come out again, as soon as you feel like going out and starting to take your head up from your project, as soon as you can relax again, then I feel like you will find somebody. But for a lot of you guys, I do feel like it's healing. Spirit doesn't want people to be around you while you're doing this healing. Spirit wants you to rest. Spirit also doesn't want you to have any more painful experiences. So if you do feel frustrated about not meeting anyone, try and see it as the fact that they're not really good enough. And Spirit's kind of waiting for a very special person for you, and there's other things that you need to be doing while you're waiting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that group 3. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of readings like this. If you'd like to see daily written readings, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you'd like to see channel messages from Spirit. The links to those will be in the description box. And I'll also leave my personal reading information there if anyone's interested, as well as my PayPal donation link and my Patreon if anyone's feeling really generous. I'd be super grateful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the rose quartz. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have some channeled messages, and you have let the person find you. Have faith and patience. And rest to be helpful. So yeah, guys, just chill. Don't worry. Someone's gonna come for you. Don't have to look. From the Universal Love Healing cards, you have forgiveness and creativity. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Yod, destiny. See, guys, you definitely don't have to worry, because I feel like you'll find love when it's destined for you. And Gemini, I think. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Princess of Staves and the King of Cups. And from the Tower of the Divine, you have the Four of Coins reversed and the Three of Swords. And from the Golden Universal Tarot, you have the Knight of Wands. That's very interesting. So you have like double Knight of Wands energy. And Strength. I do feel like it's not going to be that long with the double Knight of Wands. I feel like there might be somebody kind of observing and watching and waiting to reach out to you at the moment. I feel like some of you guys are holding on to somebody who you need to let go of, somebody who's caused you a lot of pain. And I feel like when you let go of this person, you'll find somebody very quickly. It's like as soon as you lift your head up out of this pain, as soon as you open your eyes again and get back out there, I feel like this person will come forwards. Because I do feel like they're already kind of seeing you and you're not seeing them. For others of you, I feel like there is somebody you've kind of let go of because of pain and they might be rushing back in with forgiveness here. And it might be that when you forgive this person, then you'll find love. But it does depend on whether the relationship was very, very, very painful and toxic, or whether it was something you let go of prematurely. If it was something that was very toxic, I feel like you would have celebrated letting go of it. Kind of celebrated and like ran towards freedom. Or you want to do that. And if it was something that you kind of should have held on to, or something that you kind of didn't want to let go of, I feel like maybe it wasn't as bad as it seemed in some way. And you might kind of think and reflect and forgive this person. For those of you that applies for, but that's not for everyone. For some of you guys, I feel like you literally just need to wait. Like wait and see and just live your life. And this person, I do feel like they're kind of already looking. It might be that they're searching for love. So it could be that you just need to like put your profile on a dating site or something for some of you guys. If you're like completely single and you kind of have let go of everything and you already have forgiven everyone from your past and you're finding that maybe your like dating pool is just not very big. Spirit is saying let the person find you, so maybe just like put your profile out there and then just sit back and not really like pursue anyone, but just kind of see what happens. Either that or just kind of put yourself in places where you would meet people once you've managed to let go of the past pains and forgiven anything that you need to forgive. Because forgiveness is basically a way to let go of anger that you're holding on to. It's not about letting the other person back in, it's just to let go of that attachment that you have through being angry with them, if you know what I mean. I also feel like there might be like a different kind of way that you guys find love. Like it might just not be like how everyone else finds love. It might be very unique, it might be very different, and it does feel destined. And it does feel like you guys can just wait with strength and have faith and patience. I feel like you guys need to feel more relaxed and rested in yourself and more open is what I'm seeing. Because I'm seeing you're kind of like, some of you guys, you're trying to put yourself out there, but it's like you're really hesitant and reluctant. And maybe it's because you still haven't let go of the past quite. The past person might still be on your mind. So I feel like the more rested and relaxed you can feel, the less kind of defensive you'll be to people who are potentially interested in you. For some of you guys, there's a water sign interested in you already. For some of you guys, I'm seeing that you might be interested in somebody and this person's kind of too shy right now. And I feel like for those of you that applies for, you think this person's your destiny and you're kind of trying to think of creative ways, if that applies for you. And I feel like that's more likely if you consider yourself like a masculine energy. Especially if you're a water sign and this person's a fire sign, I'm seeing. But if that's the case, I feel like you need to kind of stop being so gentle and delicate with it and be more obvious, because this person might not know that you're interested. Because this person's really shy, I'm seeing, even though they're like a fiery, creative, they might not come across as shy. if that's the case, like they might come across, for example, they might dress in a way that really shows off their body, or they might be a performer, maybe. By nature, like maybe their job is to perform, maybe they crack the jokes all day, maybe they're very loud and really good at communicating and they just don't seem shy. But there is this shyness about them, this humility. And they could be really attractive, so you might think that they have loads of people interested in them. Likewise, I feel like you might be not seeing your own attractiveness, and I feel like there are people interested in you. And you might need to just kind of like stop being so shy. Because I am feeling this energy of like someone who's really gorgeous but shy and kind of doesn't even notice that people are interested in them. And then likewise, people who are interested but they're so subtle and like delicate with their attempts that the other person doesn't notice. But it feels like the person you're meant to be with is destined, so I don't think you need to worry about it. I kind of think they're going to keep trying. This person, if they do already know you, and if they don't know you, then once they do know you, they're going to keep trying. So I feel like no matter how subtle they are at first, eventually they'll make it very obvious, so it doesn't matter how shy you are. And vice versa, like if it's you who's really interested in somebody and you think they don't like you back, there's a chance that they do and they're just really shy. And it might just take some time. And if that's the case, then Spirit's also saying let the person find you. So it might be that you kind of need to find an opportunity for them to come to you with something. But yeah, for most of you, I feel like you're the shy one. There's people interested in you. And it might be somebody, for some of you guys, it's somebody you kind of think is your destiny. And maybe you've like forced yourself to let go of this person. But I do feel like if that's the case, they will come back in. You don't really have to do anything except forgive. But even if it's not your ex, you do need to forgive all of your exes and everyone who's ever hurt you in the past and yourself. And kind of change your thinking to be aligned with this destiny, to be more confident. But also have patience while you're waiting. And I feel like this is going to come in, this relationship's going to come in a very fiery way. And I feel like it will come quickly. I feel like this person will pursue you quickly with a lot of messages and very romantic messages. And I do feel like they'll be patient and they'll put in as much time and energy as it takes. But there's going to be a lot of lust between you guys. A lot of lust. So yeah, I feel like it might progress very, very quickly. So just be careful, but enjoy it because it is very destined, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that group 4. Please don't forget to like and comment if you enjoyed this. That really, really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm, so more people can see this. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of readings like this. If you're interested in personal readings, please check out the information in the description box. I've also left a PayPal donation link and the Patreon information if any of you guys are interested in supporting the channel. I'd be super grateful. If you'd like to see daily written readings, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you'd like to see channel messages from Spirit. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.